Hi everyone, this is Jacqui Cooper with JCooperTravels and Love Travel Scotland, and I want to welcome everyone back to this episode. I want to definitely remind everyone to like and subscribe because there are a lot of great talk shows coming up, and I don't want you to miss any of them. Today, I have a special guest on that I have spoken to before. We're really excited about events that are coming up during the month of April, but I do want to remind you that if you are listening to this after the events, that some of these events happen throughout the year, so not just during the Earth Day celebration of April. So definitely we want you to revisit the websites that we're going to be sharing and the links, so you can enjoy and go green throughout the year. So for those that don't know me, Jacqui Cooper, I have been doing J Cooper Travels for a number of years now. It's not just about travel, where we are going around the world. It's also about how do we travel in life. So hence the Happiness Factor newsletter on my shoulder. There's a lot of different ways that we can travel in life, and hopefully we're all traveling in a way that brings us joy. And one of the things that I'm very interested in is making sure that besides the joy that we have in our heart, is that we also are treating our earth and the planet and the neighborhood and the community around us in a way that is respectful, because we only have one planet, as we know. And I'm sure that everyone is feeling the impact of weather these days, whether it's the extreme cold or the extreme heat, or whether it's the water or the lack of water. So this is all, these are all steps that we need to be thinking about, because the years are going by fast and we need to take action now. So with that, I want to welcome Ashley, and she's with GreenLight Solutions, and they actually do provide solutions in so many different areas. So Ashley, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Happy to be here again.
Yeah, we have had many a conversation, and I know we're going to be, speaking, many more times about different environmentally oriented topics. Today, I know that we're talking about events that are coming up that Greenlight does on an annual basis, but sometimes also just once.
Mhm.
And I'm going to kind of let you explain for those that don't know what is GreenLight Solutions. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so at GreenLight Solutions, we are a 501(c)(3) nonprofit.
Mhm.
We're celebrating our 10 years this year. And what we do is we help students launch their careers and we help businesses go green. And really, our mission is that we train the next generation of sustainability leaders, whether that means training up recent graduates, students, but also professionals and business leaders. So businesses at large.
Yeah, we all need to keep fresh and up to date as to what the standards are and how we can tweak things that we might not even realize that we should be tweaking. So I'm going to share screen, and the first event that we're going to be talking about, I think, is coming up at the beginning of April. Is that correct?
Absolutely. Yep.
What is this? Tell us more on how people can get involved.
Yeah. So first, I'll speak to the events that happen every year. Is a way that even if you're listening to this later on, AZ Gives Day and the Solutionaire Showcase happen every year. So AZ Gives Day is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year, and it's a way for the community to really get involved by donating directly to our student-led sustainability projects. So our student-led sustainability projects are really an opportunity for students to get out in the field and gain applied learning in sustainability, because we find that there's an applied learning gap in higher education. And often, what you're being taught in school is a ton of theory that isn't so applicable in the workforce. So, really, we fill that gap by really providing those e trainings in workforce skills, those skills that are actually transferable across sectors. And no matter what sector you go into, you can apply these sustainability skills, these sustainability project management skills to really be an effective change maker in your community. So, in one of our most current, um, or I'm sorry, our newest program is our Green Event Services, where um, where we go into events and we literally divert tons, multiple tons of waste from the landfill at each of these events. So these are the types of programs that you are directly contributing to when you donate for AZ Gives Day. And something I like to always mention about AZ Gives Day is that it might be on April 4th, but you can donate today, you can donate at any time, and anytime during Earth Month, and your donations are 100% tax deductible.
I know that we did another episode was talking about businesses and having them use your services during their events and conferences. So for those that are listening, definitely go back in the feed and find our conversations, because we've had more than one,
Mhm,
and they're all really interesting to help you with knowing how to integrate this and into your businesses, into your personal life, but also how to save money, because of the fact that when you go green, you might think that it's actually more expensive, but actually it saves on your bottom line.
mhm.
So the next event that I have on my screen, and for those that are listening on the talk show side, definitely hop on over to the YouTube side, and that way you can check out the website. But before, actually, what is the website that you would like people to kind of check out, Ashley? Why don't you give the website?
Absolutely. So all three of these events can be found at glsolutions.org, and solutions is plural. So glsolutions.org.
Yeah. So for those that on the audio side, if you're not able to hop over to the YouTube side, definitely just click on the embedded link, and that way you can check this out.
Mhm.
So 10-year celebration, that's pretty cool. A decade,
Yeah.
it's like, I know when kids turn 10, they're super excited. So for a nonprofit to be 10, that's really exciting. So what are you going to do? And tell us about the celebration.
Yeah, so yep, 10-year celebration only happens once. We're really excited about this. It's going to be our biggest event yet. And we are working with ASU. It will be at the new ASU Walton Center for Planetary Health, a really cool new building. It's also can be virtually attended. For those that come in person, we'll have complimentary dinner with vegan and vegetarian options. We'll have a panel. So the whole kind of premise of the event is the future of work. So how can we make sure that no matter what job function you have, no matter what sector you are in, you work in, how can you be a sustainability change agent? Which is really the purpose of Greenlight. So we'll have the Future of Work panel. We'll have 4 panelists, and we'll have the Greenlight Gratitude Awards, which will be a really awesome way to give out awards for the awesome work that our partners have done and our projects have done throughout the past 10 years. We'll have live music by Uptown Sundown. We'll have a raffle. We will be raffling an Xbox, 2 laptops, and gift cards, a grow kit. We also have a Super Bowl gift basket and a Subway gift basket. So 11 really awesome prizes. So highly recommend to enter the raffle.
I think that's awesome. I do think it's exciting. And so for everyone that's listening, definitely I like the idea that that you can attend virtually, because that means
Mhm,
that if someone is not in your local area but still want to
mhm.
support, that they can. And so that's
Yep.
really, really awesome.
Mhm.
Um, so the next thing that I'm scrolling down to, the Solutioneer Showcase. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so the Showcase happens twice per year. It happens in April and November. Every year. And we started these in 2016. And so this is our showcase of our students. So our students that go through our program are coined solutioneers. And this is an opportunity for them to really have an opportunity to present about their projects. So what were their learning outcomes? What were the solutions that they implemented in the community? And here you can see the 4 projects that you'll be hearing from, and each of those have a project team of students. We also have a keynote speaker, and you'll hear from our board of directors. Another awesome event, really just to hear about what we're doing at GreenLight Solutions in terms of local sustainability solutions, And we always discuss how you can get involved as well. And, it's a great way to network and meet the team, whether you're coming in person or virtually. And we do provide dinner as well for this showcase.
How many students are going to be there?
How many students will be there? Well, I know that about 20 will be presenting, about 5 on each project team.
Wow, that's huge. That's
Mhm.
really a lot. So
Yeah.
normally about how many students are you working with throughout the year?
Yeah, so around the year, it's around 50 students currently. Um, as our capacity continues to grow, excited to triple that number.
Yeah, no, that's still a lot to manage. I know that I
Mhm,
manage a team, and so when you're making sure that those projects are successful, that's a lot to handle, especially
mhm,
because students, even though they're very independent and they're leaders, they always have questions, and you're mentoring them. So
mhm,
definitely, my hat's off to you in terms of how many students you're leading and creating to be the future for this area. Um,
mhm,
we have, again, on the screen, it talks about GreenLight and its background and what, the projects that it's doing. So again, if you are able to hop on over to the website, you're going to be able to see everything that I'm scrolling down. Any last minute thoughts on these upcoming projects, which are in events, which are in April? Again, what would you like everyone to know about?
Yeah, I would just say no matter if you have known about Greenlight, if you've dipped your foot into sustainability or not, even if you've never heard of Greenlight, these events are for you. I think these are great opportunities to kind of get involved, learn about where you fit in, be inspired, and really just um, meet other people that are also passionate and innovative in sustainability and other sectors.
Do you have an I don't remember, that's why I'm asking. Do you have a newsletter or a way that individuals can keep in contact with you? How, if someone wanted to kind of learn more about ongoing things.
Absolutely. So actually on our homepage at glsolutions.org,
Mhm.
solutions is plural, glsolutions.org, you can sign up on our homepage at the very bottom to be a part of our listserv.
Yeah. So everyone who's listening, even if you are not available for any of the events in April, sign up, get the newsletter. That way you can at least stay in communication and see what's
Mhm,
going on. And that little drip, might remind you that, oh yeah, I can do this. Or, maybe I know someone else who would like to be involved.
mhm,
Because it's all about, passing it forward, passing it on, and networking and spreading the message. So, I mean, definitely we both want you to all be at the events in April, but if you're not, definitely stay involved and tell someone else, because again, we just don't know how we're going to be helping someone else with a green solution. So, any last minute thoughts before we sign off?
I'm just grateful to be here and excited for Earth Month. Always an exciting time of the year. Well, really here at Greenlight, every month is Earth Month, right?
It
But
is, it is, it is. It is. It's sort of, it's like every month is equally important for you. But for those of us that are not in that business or that area, it's the one time of the year that we should be focusing on. It's sort of like the new year, where you kind of take stock of what you're doing. So this is the month where we should all be thinking about, okay, what one thing can I reintroduce into my life that will help us go green? It's a easy way for us to kind of rethink, reuse, redo, that type of thing.
Mhm, mhm.
So for everyone who's here, remember what I always say: be kind to yourself, be kind to others. We're all part of one world, and we're all so interconnected. And thank you, Ashley, for being on. I look forward to talking with you again soon.
Thank you.